I just call Jehovah God sometimes because it's shorter term. Aside YouTube, what about that JW.org? It's one of the best websites on the internet. I got to discover it in Brampton, and then I went to Georgetown. I went to the Bethel, but I've been to the, what are they called? Kingdom Hall. Been to a few Kingdom Halls, actually. They're great. Even just one is great and amazing. So much going on at the Kingdom Halls. God helps me every day. He helps everybody. He's everything. And I really learned a lot about God, Jehovah, and whatnot. Believe it or not, in the short time that we get to experience, I think I learned about everything almost, I think. But no, God surprises us every day with a new blessing. Now it's gone to the point where I'm going to get all these blessings, I feel like, the more I listen to God. But when you start from the ground bottom, God helps you from the ground bottom to live and do everything that you wanted to do while you were alive. And have the things that you wanted when you were alive. I got to actually go to the Kingdom Hall. You can do that, but then you can just go to jw.org. They even have an app, I think. And they have all the presentations on the website you can watch at home.
Energy is essential to life on Earth. Living things must acquire energy and manage it properly. This enables creatures to live in extreme climates, move with speed, and travel vast distances. The wandering albatross flies thousands of kilometers to find food. But it can stay up in the air for days at a time, rarely flapping its wings. How? It rides the wind like a roller coaster, diving toward the water, turning, rising in repeated arcs. This efficient use of the wind's energy is known as dynamic soaring. The albatross has the longest wingspan of any bird, about 3.5 meters or over 11 feet. It has a special tendon for each shoulder, enabling it to lock its wings in place at will, like an airplane's fixed wings. Because of this, it doesn't tire out from keeping those long wings extended, and can continue that pattern virtually without end. Other birds carefully conserve energy to stay warm in cold conditions. They stand and walk on ice for extended periods of time without freezing. How? As their blood circulates, energy is transferred through a process known as countercurrent heat exchange. If a warm fluid runs in the same direction alongside a cool fluid, at best 50% of the heat is transmitted. But if the fluids run in opposite directions, nearly all of the heat is transmitted. The veins and arteries in the legs of seagulls, geese, and penguins act this way. This highly efficient system maintains the body's core temperature while leaving just enough heat in the bird's feet to keep them from freezing. But what about creatures facing the opposite extreme? What if instead of conserving energy, they need to lose some? Silver ants of the Sahara Desert live in one of the hottest places on Earth. They forage for food when temperatures on the desert floor are as high as 70 degrees Celsius or 158 degrees Fahrenheit. To survive, they reflect and dissipate energy. The secret is its hair. While some animals rely on hair to keep warm, the silver ant uses its hair to stay cool. How? The ant's hairs are triangular-shaped tubes. Like carefully crafted prisms, they reflect the hottest wavelengths of sunlight and dissipate heat. Some researchers think it may tolerate heat better than any other animal on the planet. In the natural world, animals acquire, conserve, and manage energy in remarkably efficient ways. What do you think? Did the ability of animals to manage energy evolve? Or was it designed?
There's an online Bible. Malachi. I think there's somebody that's at the I can't remember the neighborhood in Brampton. Their name, their son's name is now. History and the Bible, science and the Bible, faith in God, marriage and family, peace and happiness, Bible study course, online lessons, Bible questions answered. I always liked the Bible questions answered. I always had so many questions, and these tend to answer them about God, the Bible, Jesus, God's kingdom, spirit realm. That's one thing I learned about was the spirit realm. I didn't know for years and years, really. Well, I couldn't comprehend I just couldn't believe it. But it was real, yeah. There is a spirit realm. For sure, 100%. And there's life and death, and there's suffering. Faith and worship. Yeah, he does appreciate the faith and worship. It's like he's a real. When they say that we're the sort of like God in his splitting image, he expects the same respect that a man would respect. Holidays and celebrations, lifestyle and morals. Who or what are angels? Angels, they are real. I've seen an angel once in my life, and one came down from heaven, and it revived somebody that I know. The person I know was killed in Cape Coral, Florida, and then an angel came down and revived them like magic, and that person was there again. But I've never seen a Bible ever again, and an angel, and that was when we, I don't know, long